Good morning, everybody. It's a little bit different outlook for you today. I was about to start doing some tidying up in my craft room, and I thought before I do that, I had a pile of stuff to put away, and I thought I'd share it with you before I do that. This is like a cumulative haul over the last month. Some is just from Spotlight, and the rest is thrift store or op shopping. I don't go op shopping as much as I used to because I have a lot of stuff and, you kind of got to use what you have. But I did have some extra money because it was my birthday in July. So I treat myself a little bit, I guess you could say. So let's start off. This is what I got with Spotlight. I have cut a couple of these bits already, working on the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery project. I bought 10 of these. What are they? I think they're fat quarters. Yes. They had a sale on, and it was 10 for $10. So it was a dollar for a fat quarter, which is really good value. So these are the colours that I got. That one's so pretty. I hope I'm in shot. I have to keep looking. I've already cut into the green one. I really like the green one. And there's that really pretty one there. That one's a little bit different. That FF, maybe that's a different size. I really don't know. I got two of those because I've had a similar fabric to that before, and it was very useful in my projects because you can just cut out the roses, so it's really pretty. So I got two of those, and then I got this one. I have cut a little bit out of that one. In fact, I tea stained that one because it was very bright white. So I tea stained it. You can see the staining on it. I really like that, and it brought out the white on white effect better. So, and this one, I love this one. This one is like, you see that? Goes from dark to light. That one's really pretty. So I didn't realize they had these 10 for $10 things. I think I stained that one as well because I can see a few wrinkles where it's been washed and stained up. So that one's really pretty too. It's nice to have like a pattern neutral background, but they only had them like in the bright whites, and I wanted a bit of contrast to them. And then this one, I think this one's lovely. So that was those ones. And I also got the two tea towel set, and I think it was Corinne who brought that to our attention in early July. I have cut into both of them. So that's the singular one, and I've used that in my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, and I think I cut another piece out of this one as well. Yes, there we go. So, and they were $2 for $7, I think they were. And then lastly, I got this piece of fabric while I was there, which is really lovely. I've cut one of them out already, but it's got all these lovely flowers in it, and there's 9 flowers to the set. So I just bought that amount because I thought, well, you kind of get it repeated like 4 times on just one width. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you get it repeated 4 times. So that was quite enough. It's probably half a metre I got of that, and that is called a herbarium, Canvas Destiny or something. So dusty blue is the colourway I got it in. It's really pretty. So you could use the strips as well. So that's my Spotlight haul. And then op shopping. So I'll start off with the little bits. I found a sprig of hydrangea. I love to find these. In fact, you see them in the op shops, but they don't always sell them because they use them for props. This is the most pretty dusty pink colour, and that had $1 on it. So I grabbed that because you just pull the flowers off and you can use them in your crafting. So that was really nice to find. And I know it's only a little thing, but if you buy these brand new at the shops, they're, you know, quite a bit more than $1. So I got that. I also found some wool, which my cat keeps taking, so I need to get it put away. And this has got the browns in it. I said I needed some wool, and the other day I found this, and it was only $1, I think. Some of the things are missing, obviously, but that's ideal for, you know, my nest or whatever I want to do. It's got just the right colourways in that, so that was a nice little find as well. I also found some buttons. I don't have many colourful buttons. I have very plain buttons, and I thought, well, they're not vintage or anything, but the colours are just lovely in them. It's also got a little, someone's been sewing some buttons there on a piece of lace by the look of it. So I got a little bag of buttons, and I think that was $1 as well. So those three things, I got those the other day. There's a lovely piece of fabric I found here for 50 cents. It's a silk lining fabric. It's just beautiful, and I thought that would make some lovely Suffolk puffs, because they'd have a really nice look to them. Also nice for other things, of course, but a nice piece of fabric. Good, you know, quantity there of that. So let me just get rid of this elastic. I don't want to drop it, my cat will get it. I'm not sure if I actually showed this on a video or not. It's really lovely. It's a piece of fabric I found up shopping, and it's so lovely. It's polka dot. Oh, it's got a bit of printing on it, something iron, rosy. I can't actually see what it says there. What does that say? I can't see. It's a bit blurred, but it's beautiful fabric. It's really lovely. Look at this. It's got that sheer, but it's not netting. Let me just bring it up, and somebody might know what it is. It's just beautiful. There we go. There's a lot of that. But it wasn't very much. It doesn't have the price still on it, and I can't quite remember, but I know it wasn't very much at all. Oh, that's another piece of fabric I found when I got that one as well. So they're very nice. It's got that slub on it. It does, I don't think it's, I'm not sure if it's silk or not. It's got that kind of background, but it does look nice. It looks like a raw silk on that side, so I'm not sure, but it looks nice anyway. I found one paper thing. One. And that was this. It's just a card. The Forbes Railway Arts and Tourist Centre. But I really liked the picture on it. I do like that sort of artwork, so that was nice, and that was only 50 cents. Okay, doilies are becoming very hard to find at a decent price these days. Incredibly hard to find. So I rarely, you know, I'm not going to pay a lot for them, because I do have doilies, but I found these, and there's 6 doilies in here for $8. So what's that, about $1 something, $1.20 or something like that, $1.15 each. And they're quite pretty. They are just plain doilies though. So there's that one there, which is lovely. They're always nice, the ones with the butterflies. And there's that one there. A little bit of damage on that one. That's okay though, because I cut them up anyway. There's another butterfly one there. And by butterflies I mean they've got the butterfly shapes on them. Lovely colours. And there's this one. Make sure that's the right way. This one. And this one's beautiful. That one there. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful lace work on that one. And then lastly, there's this one. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. Really, really beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. And that's lovely, lovely lace work again. So I was very happy with those. Just move those over a bit. Okay, then I found this one here. Little cross stitch. Really pretty work. Little tray cloth. I don't find many with the embroidery on now. Well, I haven't. I mean, you can, but they're harder to find. And then this lovely one here with all the circles that can be cut on it. Then I found this, which is a runner, I think. Yeah, it was. And this was only $2. It's got a couple of marks on it, but it's just, you know, it's lovely. Whoops. There we go. And it's quite a big one. So it comes, you know, it's like to there. That's halfway here. So it's quite a good size. Really pretty work. Then I got some, a doily. Another little doily. A little bit different. Oops, sorry. There we go. And then, it's got a pin there. Be careful. Another doily, which is really sweet. And I think I bought this and this and another one. This was just sort of in the box and they threw this in, but look how beautiful that piece of lace is. It's really old. It's only very small, but I grabbed it out of the box, and when I took it to the checkout, she says, oh, you can have that. As if it was nothing. So that lovely one there as well. It's got a nice little feather stitch around it in the middle. So I've got those. Let me just, I had the pinning the doily, the lace to those, so I remembered that it came at the same place. And this one was there as well. It's really pretty. It's got some nice embroidery work on it. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Lovely embroidery work. Isn't that beautiful? Really nice. And then I also found this on my travels, which is quite pretty. That's got the applique work. I'm not a huge fan of that, but this one's quite pretty. It's in the bright colours I'm not a huge fan of, because it just ends up looking like that colour and not, I don't know. Anyway, that's just my personal preference. But that one's quite pretty, so I don't mind that in the lighter tone. Some little brown flowers on here, so they might be nice in the project as well. Okay, now I've got a, what's this? Oh, that's right. I went a couple of weeks ago to an op shop, and somebody must have brought in a bundle of tablecloths, and I just happened to be there at the right time. There are a bit of staining on it, on the centre part there. I don't know whether the yellow thread ran or something, but I'm not too concerned about that. But this is beautiful. Look, this is like, that's a quarter of it there, I will say. That's the corner, and it goes up to the centre like that. Like that. Really pretty cross stitch work on that. It's lovely. Little flowers and things, and all the pulled thread work around the edge as well. But even just these little pieces, aren't they sweet? Look at that. So sweet. So, so sweet. Really nice. And the fabric's lovely as well. Now there's that little table one. And then there's this one I got. This is gorgeous. I think this might be done on the machine. I'm not sure, but it's beautiful regardless. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Look how lovely that is. I don't mind if that's done on the machine. I think that's absolutely beautiful. It may or may not be. And there's 4 of them, of course. Let's have a look. It could be because you can sort of see where the threads are a little bit, but I don't mind. The fabric's nice. It's a nice cotton fabric. I just think the image is just so pretty. So pretty. And these were all under $10, these ones. You know, a couple of years ago I would have cringed at the prices, and there are some marks on them. I would have cringed at the prices of today, but everything's gone up so much, hasn't it? So here's another one that I got. This is beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that just lovely? So pretty. This could be another machine one, I don't know. It's hard to tell because some people, their work is just beautiful. So it's on a beautiful linen though. So there's 4 of those corner pieces there, and then in the centre of it there's just little blue flowers like that. So that's really lovely. Then there's this. This is beautiful. It could be machined, I'm not sure. I think it's lovely. Look at that. So there's 2 pink pieces. Oh, there's a larger pink one there. Lovely. And then the 2 blue ones. Oh, this one's sweet. We've got this. It's like a tray cloth, I guess you could call it. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Ah, look at that. Isn't that so nice? And that one's obviously done by hand. It's so lovely. And the colours are really, really pretty. A vase of flowers. Really nice. And here's another one. So I did get quite a lot. I forgot. You know, when you're doing getting a couple of bits every week, it certainly adds up. So that's the stitching on this one. Really pretty. I love those white. Look at that. See how dimensional that is? They're really beautiful, aren't they? So pretty. Such a pretty pattern. And this one? Yes, so like I said, I do not spend a lot. These came together, these ones. See, there's 2. They must have, like someone must have donated their mother's stuff or something, or someone moving house or something, but there were a heap of them. And so I grabbed the colours that I like to work with. So they could be hand done and just very, very neat. I don't know, but they're beautiful anyway. And then I found this, which is a lovely, and this I think I got this somewhere else. Oh no, from the same store, but it could have been on a different time. It's actually a pillowcase. I just liked the fabric. I liked the pattern of it. It looked so happy. It cost next to nothing. I think I got that. Oh, and this other one. Oh, and the other one. Okay, so all of this type were found on one day, and another day, like a week later, I went back in to see if they had any more. And I got this pillowcase. I got this, which is a child's apron. It's a Cath Kidston child's apron. So it's, it's got that vinyl thing. But I thought that would make a great project bag, wouldn't it? To make something. I thought I could make something out of that because I love the print on it. I just think it's so pretty. So I will make something out of that. And of course, the first thing I thought was project bag, because although a fabric project bag is great, and I've made one of those, when you're kind of stacking them and trying to look in, they don't slide around very easily, which can be a good thing. But it can also be a bit of a hindrance as well. So I thought, maybe some vinyl ones. And I found this tablecloth. I have put this through the wash already. I just haven't pressed it yet. It's so pretty. It's got this embroidery work on it here in a sort of circle in the center, like that. And I thought, that is so pretty, I can cut that out. But then the colours are all in these beautiful blues. Although, hang on, no, there's a little bit of damage. Because when I got home, I thought, I could actually use that. Because the colours go with my, dining area and things like that. So, I don't know, I'm undecided. I don't use tablecloths, so, unless it's Christmas. Christmas I use a tablecloth. But now that I've got the grandson, it can be a bit dangerous popping that tablecloth on. They can pull it, can't they? So we'll see. Anyway, I think it's beautiful. I love the fabric of it. I bought it with the full intention of using it, for fabric and for stitcheries. So I don't know. I'll decide. And then the last bit of fabric I got was this. I don't know what kind of fabric this is. It's beautiful. It's brushed cotton comes to mind. It's not flannelette. It's finer than a flannelette, but it's ever so soft. That's the other side of it. See, that side is like flat, and that side, it seems to have a bit of a nap. Nothing noticeable. So if anybody knows what it is, if I hear the word, I would probably know it. But keep thinking brushed cotton. It's so pretty though, the fabric, isn't it? And there's such a lot of it there. I think that was something like $5, but there's quite a lot of fabric there. So I might make myself something out of it, and then I can use the scraps in my stitchery. And then there's two more things that I got. After I found the apron, the little Cath Kidston apron, a week or so later I was at the thrift store and I saw this vinyl tablecloth. And I sort of walked past it, and then I thought, oh, I could make some project bags out of that. Because that's it's like 2 meters 28 by 1 meter 32 of fabric that's vinyl. And that was $3. So I grabbed that. I thought that could make some good project bags. They would be pretty. I wouldn't have to do anything to them. They're just practical. I'll have to see how that goes. I'm sure that will be fine. I'll just need to get some clear stuff. I think I've got a little bit left over from Broken Project, you know, the pockets, the vinyl pocket things that I might be able to use. But I got that. And the last thing I got, and this was a real treat, and this used the last of my birthday money. I didn't get a huge amount, but I got something to play with. And I found this the other day, and I'm so pleased. And it's a little mini typewriter, a little portable typewriter I found. And it works. Here we go, little Brother 215. This was $28, which I thought was great value. It works perfectly. I just need to replace the ribbon, and I've ordered one online already. Let me just see if I can. There you go. Now you get to see it a bit better, don't you? So that's that. And I thought that would be lovely to have. I did find a typewriter at the op shop years ago. It was a lovely one. It was older than this one. But it needed fixing. And it was going to cost me too much to get it fixed. So I returned it. I donated it back to the op shop. And so I'm so glad I found this one because it all works. Probably if I was typing properly, it all works fine. Just you've got to get used to that pressure again. You know, you forget about all that over the years because everything's so soft touch these days that you've got to strike those keys. So that was a lovely find, and that used up the rest of my birthday money, and I'm staying away from the op shop for a while now because I don't need anything else. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I haven't done a haul video for such a long time. So there we go. Take care, everybody, and enjoy your day. Bye.